Alright, so today I'll be advocating that water restrictions should apply the same way to commercial users as it does to residential users in California cities. So to begin with, I'll support the claim that citizens are being restricted heavily. Next, I will talk about how Nestle, or bottling companies like Nestle, and also agricultural companies are not being restricted, and that if Nestle and farms, as well as local businesses, were restricted, then the drought can be greatly reduced. So to begin with, California is suffering through its worst drought in recorded history. According to NASA, groundwater is at its lowest level in 65 years, and many reservoirs are at record lows. So California water basins contribute 30% to the state's total water during an average year, and during dry years it increases to 46%. However, groundwater levels have dropped from 104 feet below ground to about 159 feet. And in this drought, 60% of our water is coming from groundwater. Now, many residents in California cities are required to limit their water usage. Governor Brown has mandated that cities are required to limit their citizens' water consumption by around 25%. However, some cities have an even greater requirement, up to 35% reduction. For example, in Calaveras County, if consumers violate the conservation order, they will first receive a written warning. If the problem persists, those in violation will have their water governed by a flow-restricted device for a period of 30 days, or until the CCWD Board of Directors repeals the state of emergency. If convicted of this crime, a person can be put in jail for up to 30 days, fined to $600 and this is according to the Association of California Water Agencies. Unfortunately, bottling companies like Nestle contribute to the water drought, even though its California water permit expired 27 years ago. In the San Bernardino National Forest, the Desert Sun found that after 2009, Nestle Waters stopped submitting annual reports to local water districts about how much groundwater the company extracted for bottling. The latest Sun investigation also notes that the California Water Service has never monitored the impacts of the bottled water business on streams and two watersheds that Nestle draws from, which supply water to sensitive wildlife habitats. The mandatory cuts will also not extend to farmers, which use about 80% of the state's water. And this is according to a National Geographic article by Brian Clark Howard. However, if the state required farms to increase their water efficiency by about 5%, they could save about as much water as they would if Governor Brown's policy of reducing the citizens by 25% worked correctly. So our policy claim is that farms should reduce their water usage by an average of 5%, and citizen restrictions should be lightened so that they can still live comfortably. Also, commercial users like Nestle should not drill areas dry to the point where local citizens suffer from it.